Welcome to today's podcast from debtconsolidationupdates.com. Today I'm going to talk about debt consolidation services. The title of our podcast today is Be Careful with Debt Consolidation Services. I guess there's no other way to start this podcast than to just say that there's nothing that debt consolidation services do that you cannot do yourself, and probably better than they can. Companies that do debt consolidation services probably mean very well and are probably really nice people, but in all honesty, what they do with their credit consolidation service is not only something you could do yourself, but if you let them do it for you, you actually run the risk of having them ruin your credit rating when there's a chance it could be saved. If you've reached the point where you're considering debt consolidation services, then obviously your credit rating is probably the last thing on your mind, but down the road, you may be sorry, especially if you knew you could save your credit rating and you did not even try. For the most part, all debt consolidation services do is call up your creditors and make deals on how much of your credit you're going to pay off and how much the creditor can just forget about. Then the debt consolidation services take all of your lowered payments, roll them into one payment, stick on their fee, and then give you one monthly payment that takes care of all your bills. If there was anything in that process that you think you cannot do yourself, then you need to rewind this podcast and listen to it again. You can do your own debt consolidation services and save yourself the monthly fee to the debt consolidation services company. It may not be easy, but it can be done. Creditors just want their money. They don't want to sue you. They don't want to take your car. They just want you to pay them. Most people do not realize that you can pick up the phone and negotiate with a creditor long before you begin to lose any cars or houses or anything. This is where the debt consolidation services come from. They are created around the notion that people are either too lazy or too naive to call their creditors, so they will charge a fee every month to call your creditors. The last thing you need when you're in debt is more payments, so save yourself the fee and pick up the phone. When I was younger, I got behind in car payments. Instead of waiting for them to take my car, I called the loan company. They refinanced my car loan for me, extended it out a couple more years, but cut my payments in half, and I was able to keep my car. You never know what your creditors will accept until you ask. So don't call a debt consolidation service. Call your creditors and work it out for yourself. That's it for debtconsolidationupdates.com. Talk to you soon.